Okay, Marshal might already enjoy her weekend. So, welcome back to another Sunday video and thanks for watching e.Productions. Now, before we start, let's hear some music. Horns of Despair. Thanks for Damian and our upgrade. It's also ready to be activated. So let's have a look at this insane 50 coins and 2 revives drop. And there's also the special drop for VIP members. Coins in my case. Not sure if there are also other items available. Maybe you know. So, but now we will focus the usual jewel and try to clear as many missions as possible on the first try and if necessary for second attempt. So let's have a look at daily mission 3390 S2. A near impossible encounter where invaders wild exotic weaponry. Okay, how exotic could that be? Well, there's an exotic doomsday laser. So, and also a shielded mission with some ordinary lasers and a condor. So, let's have a look. What ship could we possibly choose? S2 is always, good chance. Not being too picky, just choose a ship that don't fly so often. That might be nice to look at. Maybe we pick do a random choice again. Polaris. Oh, that's okay. Shipbreaking ship, iron cannon, capper drive. We can choose between overcharged projectiles that have a larger stun, or the blast amplifier, more blast damage. I think go for. I like the coloring is better, but from a defense point of view, and select the overcharged iron cannon. So, Polaris, let's go. So Polaris, maybe not on the list for everybody's favorite ship. Well, it's not super fast, but I think with the iron cannon and the capper drive to track energy particles, especially in the lower league, I think it's a good defense ship. Main weapon is also tiny little bit homing. Yeah, so nothing bad about this ship. No, except that we can't eliminate bullets. Okay. Yeah, in the lower leagues, there's more space between all those bullets. You can dodge easier. Okay, now let's be serious. Yeah, but then again, it's repetitive on my side, but we see the intel, we see lasers, we see doomsday laser, and this is what we get. All turrets, fast moving, slow moving, shurikens in one mission. Okay, one try, one second attempt. So, how many pilots shows Polaris? But it's worth trying, definitely. Maybe even possible, but not with 2 attempts. So, let's move on to the specialist mission. Armored invaders, lasers, boomerangs, and the Condor on top, the solo challenge featuring Zephyr. Nice, I like that ship. Shield breaking, armor piercing ship with point defense and capper drive. And of course we choose the infamous bullet detonator. So anti-grav, don't need to talk about that one. So let's stick to the blast amplifier. And so, see you, let's go. That's a bummer with Polaris, but need to know mission layout, you need to know what invader arrives, where the critical turrets are, and then we can stun them. But not in a blind run. Oops. Close. So this mission works okay. Always try to reserve energy particles. Now it's not the goal of the game to collect all of them. Maybe rather you want to maybe move across the lower part of the screen for all the energy particles accumulate in the upper part. Yeah, so with the larger boomerang turrets, there's always a safe spot because they will band around you. Position 19. Okay. You ready for this? I'm impressed. I wonder how I could miss that you started the game. I have no idea where you've been. Maybe tell me. 20 new waves. So. S4 mission. Supposed to be the hardest one. Also an armored mission with lasers, the boomerangs, the condor and the rock. So EX is fast. Icarus, also a nice trip. So let's go. Armor piercing. Boomerangs. Lasers as well, right? Yeah. So what could we pick? Some lasers. There was a specialist mission lately that featured Marauder. So maybe we try a reflective phalanx. So that's only Marauder in this case when we go for armor piercing. So let's pick Marauder. Armor piercing, phalanx, cover drive. What? Only cover drive ships today. And we will choose the reflective phalanx. So, Marauder, here we go. Oh, I was wrong about S2 mission. There well, not all turrets, compared to the boomerangs we're missing. We have the reflective phalanx, so maybe we should use it. You have to be careful. It's not comparable to the barrier reflector, because it takes way less damage. So a single laser, maybe 2 lasers, that's okay. And if you have a larger block, it will deplete very quickly. So main weapon also seems to focus on turrets. At least we could disarm the condor. Well, mostly. Sometimes, you know, I don't like the phalanx to being active, because I feel like I can't judge what bullets to dodge. So now, look it's coming for dinner. No lasers. Ooh, this was a little quick. Interesting. Tons of fast-moving bullets. Excuse me. Boomerangs, okay. One more try. So activated an additional phalanx, so we wasted, or this laser reflection cost us 2 phalanxes, so be careful. Okay, now plenty of energy particles, plenty of defense. Here we go. Position 338. Man through this, I'm impressed. I wonder when you're cold will be better. Me too, Marshal, me too. But I hope in spring, you know, it will work out. So let's have a look how many pilots chose Marauder in this mission. A few. Yeah, the rock. The rock is the killer. So let me get another coffee real quick and then we are back for VIP and community mission. Alright, sorry to make you wait. Now, let's move on to the VIP mission. Okay, so VIP mission, right? You have to be a VIP member in order to play this mission, and you can play in Apex, no matter if you have the chip or not. So this time it's Claymore in Delta Apex. Just wondering. Let's select the mission first. You know, just like cut. It's the first VIP. Ah, it was the other Apex. Alright, now I was just wondering, hadn't we seen the Claymore lately in the VIP mission, but it was the destructive disintegrator void Apex, but now we have the extended clearance. Alright, then Claymore, let's go. Don't forget to teleport the stats. So Claymore, that's a high-back ship, Goliath missile and teleporter. So the question is this a good mission to judge if we would want extended clearance? Yeah, but I think can't really tell how large the radius is. The EMP radius that clears bullets. But when you are in the MILF mission, you know, and you have those little groups of like 4 MILFs next to each other, yeah, it's pretty obvious that this Apex gives us, can eliminate more MILFs, let's say it that way. So let's keep in mind as this is not a disintegrator void. Maybe use some of this footage in the intro, just to get a feeling of how large. Maybe we can even see it if you move away quickly. Being a little out of control. So larger EMP, one of those Apex forms, yeah, some that I would consider a game changer that you should definitely go for. when you can. But, well, not necessarily the larger arrival EMP. So 20 new waves. And what was the rank? Position 42. Now, let's relax in our little fruit community. So there are so many nice little animal communities in the game. Made a video about that, but we haven't had a chance to play them all. So this is Ladybug community. Let's pick a homing ship. How about my Trireme? Ship breaking, missile swarm, teleporter. We pick the double teleporter. So Trireme, let's have some fun in community mission. Fun fact, in community missions, at least at the beginning, there are hardly any homing main weapons, homing invader weapons. So you can just sit in one corner and watch the bullets approach. So you can also use our missile bomb. This is not snare community. I think next week we will start playing all those other community missions. Especially excited for the shark community. Double teleporter. 1, 2. Okay. Was maybe I fell asleep for a while. Oh man, did not see that coming. 20 new waves. Alright, so much for that Sunday video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Then you won't miss the next video. Happy Sunday to all of you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.